What's up, guys? I'm here at Highland Park Golf Club. Easily one of my favorite public courses in the state. It's only 5,800 from the tips. I think this place was built in like early 1900s. So it's kind of a throwback style golf course, short, small, tiny little targets, but it's definitely gettable. So excited to get out there. Let's see what I can shoot. All right, guys, let's have a day out here. Beautiful weather. It's cold, but it's sunny, not much wind. Number one here is 270 down the hill. I think it'd be a perfect 3-wood if it wasn't cold. So we might be a little short, especially for first swing of the day, but let's just get it going out there. See if we can get it on. Right at it. Might be a little short. Yeah, just in the fairway short. That'll work. All right, not a bomb there by any means. Hit it about 240 downhill, but it is really cold. My hands are shaking. It's gonna be a slow warm up here, but good spot. This would be a pretty straightforward pitch if I wasn't freezing cold and hadn't hit one yet. Go. Go. Okay, a little work left for the birdie. All right, it looks like a pretty straightforward putt here. Kind of going right edge. These greens are bent, so they don't have that grain, so they're not gonna wheel at the hole like some of the Bermuda ones. Man, those cold hands are brutal. Yeah, that wasn't a good stroke. Tapping par, disappointing par there. Cold hands are gonna be a problem here early, but let's try to warm them up. All right, number two here. It's a really short par five. I feel like you can almost hear my voice. I'm like shivering. Unusual for me to be this cold, but just going with a little driver off the deck, try to squeeze it up that left side. Really can't see anything. Felt good. Okay, right down the middle. Yeah, get a little eagle chance now. Okay, really perfect drive there. I only have 162 left into this par five. It is up the hill. It is really cold. You know, I could probably see a 7-iron being right. I have 8 still. It feels like if I hit a perfect 7, it feels like it's long even though I'm not that loose. I think the pin's in the middle. Just gonna hit it a little left hopefully and have it peel back to it. Perfect line, perfect strike. If it's there, it's perfect. Tough to tell with that morning sun, but it's on the green one way or another. I thought we'd get that big kind of hydroplaney skid up that hill with the dew on the ground, but it landed here and stuck. It's still on the green, still an eagle putt. Just gonna do my best to cozy it on up there. I'm not super confident with the speed. Haven't hit any lag putts, obviously, so with the dew and a little bit of sand top dressing, you know, it's gonna be a good test of my speed here early. Oh yeah, we're taking that all day. It's gonna be a tap-in birdie. Good little one after par and one, especially. Don't want to par the first 2 holes out here. They're both gettable, so gets me to 1 under through 2. Okay, number 3 here. I got 127 to that back pin. I remember the screen being really back to front, so normally it would rip. I think that with the moisture on the ground, the dew, I don't think it's going to do that. It should still stick and come back a little bit, but got a pitching wedge. Should be a perfect number in the cold, you know. This would be a stock 50 degree normally, but I think it's just a nice smooth pitching wedge. Line's really good. Go a hair. Got about 10 feet for birdie. Let's go. Really good looking birdie here. This thing moves a lot though. Definitely gonna break. Going kind of high. Just try to match that speed with that line. God, the cold hands. I'm telling y'all. I just can't feel my hands. That was terrible. Warm them up. Actually, I was surprised that last one I hit such a good lag putt because I really do. My hands are numb. Don't know the speed of the greens yet. So, all right, we're 1 under through 3. Nothing to complain about, but we'd like to pick one more up there. But either way, this is number 4. Going with the 2-iron just straight out. Got to kind of thread this needle a little bit. Should be perfect. Man, that really didn't go anywhere at all. We're good though. In the fairway. All right, good 2-iron here. This is a longer second shot than I planned. I definitely should have hit 3-wood. I've still got 145, and that doesn't sound crazy, but this pin is really, it's just barely on top of this false front that the ball could come back like 50 yards. Would have liked to have a wedge, but either way, not a bad spot. Going right at it. Full 9-iron. Got a little tree trouble. I should be fine. Or not. Straight into the tree. That's just a big pull. Not feeling great, but let's go get that up and down. Not what we had planned here on this hole. I got a lot of work left for this par. Moisture on the ball, it's always hard to stop. I do have the green really tilted at me, but a small landing area. I mean, if I land it short of the green, it's going to catch that false front. If I fly it too far, it's just going 20 feet past. Can do my best to fly it just barely over the fringe with kind of a high soft one here. Pretty nice. Sit. Oh, that landed so soft. Surprised that landed like a pillow. It's another kind of tricky one just because it's going to move a lot. I say tricky, it just feels weird to see a putt really swing on these greens. They're kind of slow, they don't have a grain. So you don't expect putts to really wheel, but this one feels like it will. It wheeled. Man, that wheeled. I played it as high as I thought I ever would need to, but disappointing bogey there. Drops me back to even through 4. Not the start we wanted there. Feels like a gettable course. I got to go make some birdies. Number 5 here, I got 167 to the stick. Down the hill, it's probably playing, 160. But with the cold and everything, I'm just going to go ahead and hit a pretty stock 8-iron here. Everything's going short, ball's not flying at all, so just a driving range 8-iron right at it. Leaking a little right. Hit it solid, distance should be good. And it's short. My gosh. Ball's going absolutely nowhere. All right, disappointing to miss this green. I only needed like 8 or 10 more feet and it would have kicked and rolled right to it. So this chip will show you what it would have done if it got there, but disappointing to not have a birdie putt. Go. Everything's short. My putts, my chips, my approach shots. Not comfortable on the greens. I don't know if it's the dew or the sand or both, but do not have good speed here early. Don't want to go to 1 over through 5. But it'd be a good time to make my first good stroke, make my first putt, knock this down for a par. Going about a ball out right. It just didn't break at all. Struggle bus is real today. I don't understand it. Every putt's wheeled that I've had. That one didn't break at all. Frustrating. All right, got a little adversity early. 1 over through 5. I mean, I really couldn't have imagined being over par through 5 here. So tough start. Feel horrible on the green so far, but never know when something sparks and you start to make some birdies and start feeling good. So let's just try to do it right here. This is number 6. It's a 400-yard par 4. Going 3 wood just so I can kind of go up that left side and fly those trees if I hit it over there. Literally for that reason. Because I'm basically aiming there, right? You lose your ball, that should be fine. Even got cart path. Yeah, I kind of kicked backwards. That's a little experience there. I know if you hit it up that left side, you can just kind of blast it up that left and it kind of kicks back and it's fine. Right, you lose your ball in those weeds, so middle of the fairway. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see the pin, but it's just right of that short little tree in the background, just left of these 2 tree trunks. So I legit have those trees in my way. I'm in the middle of the fairway. I've got 145. It's gonna be a full 9-iron, but I mean, I feel like I'm gonna hit those trees even on a good shot. But I'm gonna try to hit my stock kind of, I guess, high if anything, but a little high left to right or in there. And hopefully just not hit those trees right in front of the green. A little conservative. I just don't know what else you do. Safe play, middle of the green. All right, got another little curveball here on the greens. I got to this one before they were able to brush it. They kind of were nice and accommodated me, let me go off really early, but it means having some sand on a few greens and brush sand on the others, so it's gonna be even trickier with speed. I think this will really hit the brakes because of the sand, but just have to figure it out. I don't know. Haven't done great so far. Let's try to get something going. Actually rolled great. Finally good speed on something, even though it's just a lag putt, 2 putt. 50-50 can miss this with sand on it. Atta babe. All right, tap in par. Keeps me at 1 over. It's not necessarily a tough hole, but with this pin, you can see the middle of the fairway straight back. I mean, just trees in the way. All right, number 7 here. This is easily the toughest hole on this course. 4-iron might be a bit conservative, but it's one you'll definitely just take fairway green. Tiny little fairway, tiny little green. Trying to poke this down there and get it in play. Yeah, perfect right down the right side. Yeah, that'll work. Really a perfect spot. I probably should hit 2-iron. I still have 180 to this pin. I just keep underestimating how short the ball's gonna go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and 6-iron here. This should not be a 6-iron yardage, but I've been short on everything, so Just try to avoid that creek on the left. That was the best swing of the day. Be good. Come on. Yeah, I think it's good. Can't see with the sun, but really good swing. Finally something good, I think. All right, this is another just really good chance to do something good here. Hardest hole in the course. Really, it's not even close. Got only about 10 feet for birdie here after having a 6-iron in, so this would be a nice one to get to go down. I think it goes right just a hair. Gonna go just outside left. That is so frustrating. Man, disappointing par. We gotta get something going, guys. Gotta get something going. Number 8 here, it's a 520-yard par 5. Once you hit the fairway, it's gettable. Leaking left. Feels okay. It'll be in the rough for sure, but I think I hit it well enough to get over those trees. All right, well, that was kind of a Nuki boy drive. Down the left rough here, I only have 160. This is kind of awesome. If y'all can see, it's double green. The creek runs through the middle of the 2 greens. I can't say I've actually ever seen a pin over here. Lost ball left, creek on the right. I got 160. It feels back into the breeze. I'm gonna hit 9. I just feel like this is gonna be super jumpy out of this. I could see it being an 8-iron, but let's just get this to jump and it won't matter. I mean, that could be so good. Please be good. Something good. Okay, it's just short of the green. That's a good spot. Yeah, the wind maybe held it up more than it jumped, but we'll take that. Got a little eagle chip. Let's go make that. It's coming in from over there. A legit split green. I mean, how cool is that? Don't see too many of those. Good little spot. Just got to kind of pop it up and land it right on the edge of the green, and hopefully it rolls like a putt somewhere right around the hole. Got to get a little cute with it. Got to pop it up maybe a little more than I made it sound like I needed to. Something good. It's a tap and birdie. Something good. There we go. That'll get me back to even. A little momentum for the day. Yeah, back to even through 8. Absolutely not what I was thinking starting the round, but hopefully only red ones from now on. Let's go get 9. Number 9 here. It's definitely a gettable little short hole. Just trying to ship a driver up there as far as I can. Got 73 to this back right pin. Hopefully just a little dart session here. A little kick in birdie. That's what I'm thinking. Pulled the out of it. Distance should be pretty good though. All right, good look at birdie here. You can see the little path. It kind of released on me, which, you know, I'm always trying to land those, the number I hit them. And yeah, I don't know, from 75, I don't know how it released like that, but feels like it's pretty straight. Not that I've gotten any of those right. I mean, we're fine. Everything's fine. Deep breaths, everybody. Oh my gosh. All right, well, that's even par on that front 9 there. Pretty disappointing. Let's just go get the back 9. All right, number 10 here, sweet little par 4. This tee shot just needs to be kind of placed down there. It's 255, 260 to the water. Back into the wind. The wind's starting to pick up here. Just going with a little stingy 3-wood, hitting it low, and somewhere down there, hopefully. Yeah, right down the middle. Should be perfect. Yes, sir. Absolutely perfect tee shot there. I've got 95 to this front pin, 105 with a 54. Yeah, really nice there. Kind of releasing right. Okay, about 12 or 15 feet. I'm not sure how well you can tell on camera, but this hole is sitting just on top of a little knoll. Left went left, right went right. So I've got this pretty severely up the hill putt up until the hole, and then it runs away from me. So tricky speed putt for sure. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I genuinely do not know what it is. Why can I not hit these hard enough? The greens are healthy. Sometimes when they look healthy, you feel like they're gonna be lightning. But these are really good and healthy. And I don't know. I don't know what it is. All right, even through 10, we're over that putt. Number 11 here, I got 188 to that stick. It's definitely back into the breeze, just like that last hole. Going with 6-iron, it's kind of just hit the middle of the green. Long par 3, just have a birdie look, hopefully. That's so close to good, and it's going to be bunker. Okay, no, we flew it. Yeah, hole high-ish. I don't see the ball, but it should be hole high, 25, 30 feet. We'll definitely take that. All right, I'm very happy to be on this green. Oh my gosh, if I leave this putt short, I'm kidding. That's not how to play golf. I'm going to get this there. It's up the hill. It's slow. I think it might go left a little bit. So we're going just kind of right edge here, and we're going to have good speed. This ball is going to go a foot past or go in the hole. Oh my gosh. I meant it too. Like I meant it so bad. I mean, we're obviously happy with par on this hole. But bro, get one there. Get a putt to the hole. That's all right. Nothing to do about it now. Tapping par keeps me at even through 11. All right, this is the hole that makes me feel the most 100 years ago. Like, this shows how landlocked this course is. This course was here probably before all these buildings. Sweet hole, number 12 here. If there was ever a hole or a shot that was made for a driver off the deck, it's this one. Tight tee shot. Want to hit a bullet straight ball. Hopefully up the right center. That OB sneaks in pretty quick. Yeah, there we go. Perfect swing, right down the right center. Should be perfect. All right, really perfect drive there. It kind of rolled backwards, so I still have 220, which obviously for a par 5 is pretty short, but for this hole, I thought I'd be inside that. Either way, I've got a 4-iron. I'm kind of in between 4 and 2. I feel like 4 is going to be short if anything, but I'm kind of hoping it skids up there. Just want it scooting in, coming right to left with the ball way above my feet here. Just trying to get it to come in kind of hot. Oh, I roasted it. That wet ball is not letting it cut. When you get the dew on the ball, like it'll slip off the face. It's harder to curve. It's why it comes out like straighter with less spin. So really good swing, good strike. Just didn't draw. That's a good spot right of the green though. Should be all right to get a birdie. All right, that might have been the most misplayed yardage of all time because I hit that 4-iron really nice and solid. And I'm like 40 yards short. I mean, I could have probably hit 2-iron and not gotten hole high. Stuff's been releasing, not really landing soft and checking. I'm expecting this to release a little bit. And that landed so soft. I don't get it. Whatever I think is gonna happen, it's the opposite's happening. And that's tough. This round is quickly gone from can Jake shoot 60 to can Jake get a putt to the hole today. Let's find out together. Being serious here for a minute. This is something everyone experiences. These rounds where it's not going your way, you just feel like whatever you're doing, it's wrong. All you can do is just keep swinging. Like, there's no reason to actually get upset. Like, yeah, I'm frustrated with how it's going, but like, I'm not hitting any shot frustrated. You know what I mean? It's just, you gotta just keep trying your best to hit good shots. That's all you can do. If you want to turn it around, you can't just force it to turn around. You have to relax, kind of do the opposite. Just stay relaxed, see if you can find a little bit of rhythm. I mean, it's a good lag putt, but that's kind of comical. That's just, we all knew where that putt was going. Keeps me at even through 12. Lots of birdie holes coming up. That was one of them, but lots more to go. So let's just get those. This hole's 92 yards from right here, from the tips, which is sweet, you know? Not everything has to be just full 4-irons all day. A little downwind. It's probably a perfect 60 degree. All these putts left short. Maybe it's just building up to something special here. Kind of one of those like, well, if you can't make a putt, just go ahead and hole out. Oh my gosh, I almost hit it too. Lord have mercy. That would have been nice. All right, well, I actually did almost hold that. I left y'all up there. I can handle this one on my own, I think. A little kick in, birdie. You can kind of use what I said on the tee. Like, if you can't make a putt, just hit it close or whatever. You know, the generic stuff everyone always says. Gets me to 1 under through 13. Finally some red. Got a couple drivable par 4s coming up, so let's just keep it rolling. Guys, if y'all are enjoying this content, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for me. Follow Jake Does Golf on everything, all socials. The support means a ton. I've gotten a lot of people coming up lately and watching the stuff, so it's pretty cool, and I just appreciate you guys. So I know this round might not be as spicy as we were hoping. Not made as many birdies as I would have liked, but I appreciate you guys being here, honestly. So, all right, number 14 here. It's 230, par 4, up this hill into the wind. I know it sounds super easy, a 230 par 4, but this needs to be so precise. You lose your ball left really quickly, and right, it hits the trees and drops. It's such a good swing. I towed it just enough to draw. It'll be really nice up there, but just a hair left of the green. All right, really nice through it in there. A little left, a little long. Definitely not a bad leave by any means, but it's still a little dicey. I got to get a little high and soft with this. Try to get it to land like a pillow best I can. There we go. All right, another little putt. I think I can handle this time. Don't have to worry about leaving it short. Yeah, kicking birdie there gets me to 2 under now through 14, I think. So a little red numbers action. All right, I'm on number 15 tee box. Not a bad view of Birmingham. Pretty nice little spot here. All right, so it's about 300 to the middle of the green. I actually can't see the pin. It's somewhere on the green, I'd like to think. So either way, it's a pretty full driver. The wind should be kind of left to right, hurting if anything. So probably need to give this one a good rip. Towed it, just like that 3 would. It's a good swing, but I towed it. It's a little left. Those are just so close to good, and I just cut them off the toe, turn it over a little bit. All right, this is one I wish I had Luke with me, but I'll see you guys in a little bit. Just over this hill, a 35-yard pitch. I like it. I like it. I don't know. Y'all know better than me. Okay, that's about where I expected, I guess. Probably took a big-ish hop, huh? All right, I'm gonna give y'all a little worm cam here. Who knows, that could be the difference. Maybe this putt actually gets there. I feel like it's really straight. Look at me go. Did y'all see how that got there and it actually went in? Because it got there and it had a chance and all those things. Good birdie there, 3 in a row. Don't look now, it might be a little birdie train. Little birdie train action. Finally a little something going. Well past overdue, but here we are. Number 16, super dicey tee shot. I mean, it's only 320. I could drive it pretty close, but if you miss fairway right, it's just gone. Looking to hit a little stingy 2-iron right up the gut. Something like that. Perfect. All right, after that perfect tee shot, I got 90 on the dot, up the hill obviously, but it's downwind. I kind of like playing the number. It's kind of a really nice, comfortable, full 60 degree. That's gonna be so good. That's my favorite number. That might go in. 90 yards, like a full 60, just like the one on the, what was that par 3, number 13? I think it was 92, just a full 60 degree. I feel like I stuffed those a lot. That seriously might have gone in. Let's go find out. All right, it did not go in. It did end up really nice and close. So good look at birdie. It should just go to the right a little bit. I've got this lined up just outside the hole. Stepping into it feels like the ball's actually below my feet a good bit. So I'm probably gonna go about a ball out. It feels too high. Hold, please. It's for 4 in a row. I really want to make sure that's right. Okay, I'm trusting my original read. I've got it just outside the hole. Let's go. There we go. That's officially a birdie train. Number 17 here. It's 115 to that back pin. It's very downwind. It's off the left a little bit, but mostly downwind, kind of blowing at that fan. Got a full 54 degree. It's gonna need to be a big one, but it should get there with this wind. I kind of like the number. Probably playing something like 110. Be good, please. It's pretty good. I think it's a little short hole high, but looks like 10 or 15 feet, so another good looking birdie. All right, not too often you get a chance for 5 birdies in a row. Got a decent look at it here. It's only about 15 feet. Should move to my right pretty steadily. I don't think it's a crazy putt. Putting's been a little bit easier as the greens have dried up. The wet sand's kind of turning into just nice top dress, which is really nice. For 5 in a row. Let's go. I kind of spoke it into existence there, talked myself into making it. That is 5 in a row. Gets me to 5 under through 17. Number 18, another short hole. I mean, they're all kind of short, but should just be a driver and a pitch shot. Downwind, I think I'll be able to fly it pretty close to the green. really towed it, but it's right down the middle. It'll be perfect in the middle of the fairway. It's not a good strike. Could have gotten more out of it, but we're in a good spot. Should be good. All right, pretty nice pitch shot in there. Good birdie look here to finish the day with 6 in a row. Let's knock it down. Sweet. I left a lot like 1 foot short. Tapping par though, ends the birdie streak. Keeps me at 5 under on the day. Solid back nine after all that. All right, so finished up 5 under on the day. Would have liked to have turned with something, a little more potential to scare, hopefully something in the 50s. I'm sure I'll be coming out soon again and hopefully make some more putts for you guys. Appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and stay tuned for some more golf, more rounds.